In MLB, sometimes things that are so rare and unexpected happen that they're hard to believe. It's not just about hitting home runs or striking out batters. Sometimes the game throws us some truly bizarre curveballs. Let's take a look at these unusual moments, each more surprising than the last. Let's talk about a moment involving Martin Maldonado that was pretty unusual, even for baseball. During a game, he hit the ball so hard that it literally started to come apart. You might have heard the phrase, hitting the cover off the ball, but seeing it in real life is a whole different story. It's not every day you see a baseball lose its cover during a game. Then, there was this one time right before a pitch when an unexpected sound from the arena's sound system went off because of an accidental push of a button by a worker. This completely disrupted the play, throwing everyone off their game. It's moments like these that remind you how precise the timing in baseball needs to be and how easily it can be thrown off. In another memorable play, the ball was hit sharply down the right field line, and it took a really unlucky bounce. It ended up heading straight into the Giants' bullpen because the door to the bullpen was left open. This isn't something you see often, and it turned into a highlight that people talked about for a long time. Although an attempt was made to close the door, it was too late to stop the ball from making its unexpected visit. Speaking of unexpected, imagine playing in front of thousands of fans and suddenly finding yourself in an embarrassing situation where you accidentally expose yourself. That's exactly what happened to a player who was just trying to clean some dirt off his uniform when his pants suddenly fell down. It was a moment that definitely gave the crowd something to chuckle about, although he probably wished it hadn't happened at all. Last season, we witnessed Alexei getting completely fooled by a pitch, and astonishingly, it happened again in the clip we're discussing. It's always a shock to see professional players caught off guard like that. And speaking of surprises, have you ever seen a mascot wreak havoc with a hot dog cannon? Well, in one of the clips, the Phillies mascot did just that, targeting another mascot during a game. This bizarre and humorous scene involved the Philly fanatic and a hot dog cannon, adding a layer of fun and unpredictability to the game. In baseball, you often witness strong hits, but there was this time a player smacked the ball so fiercely it's still talked about as a rare spectacle. The ball spun out of the ordinary, and believe it or not, it seemed like he had actually split the baseball in two. Meanwhile, another unusual instance occurred when a fan, casually enjoying the game while holding his baby, managed to catch a foul ball single-handedly without missing a beat, even with a hot dog in his other hand. It's these spontaneous moments that make baseball games memorable. Then there's the story of Paul O'Neill, who managed an unforgettable play under pressure. During a crucial point in the game, Paul fumbled while trying to field the ball. In a swift decision, instead of picking it up normally, he kicked it across the field right to Todd Benson. This kick turned into a legendary move, celebrated for its quick thinking and sheer unpredictability. Over in Pittsburgh, an incident occurred that pushed the boundaries of the game's rules. During a particularly tense moment, an umpire made a controversial call that infuriated the coach. In an act of protest reminiscent of Lou Pinella's famous antics, Coach McClendon picked up the first base and walked off with it. Much to the crowd's amusement, it was a bold move that turned a regular game into a spectacle. On another occasion, a pitcher's fastball was so intense that it not only sent the catcher reeling, but also nearly escalated into a brawl. The pitch was so powerful, parts seemed to fly off, showcasing the pitcher's fierce intensity. Meanwhile, Hunter Renfroe displayed his own cool demeanor by making a stunning no-look catch. Despite getting turned around, Renfroe managed to snag the ball, making it look like he's done it 1,000 times. An MLB player found an unexpected companion during a game, a praying mantis. This odd pairing turned heads as the mantis perched on his hat while he played. The scene was both amusing and surreal, adding a unique twist to the game. Take, for instance, the time a player was racing toward home plate. As he neared the plate, he realized he was about to get tagged out. With no other options, he performed an astonishing front flip over the catcher, Molina. It was a breathtaking move that left spectators in awe. This kind of acrobatic feat isn't something you see every day in baseball, making it a truly unique occurrence. And then there was the catcher who managed to catch a ball with his face mask. It's one of those rare occurrences that make you do a double take. Is that even allowed? It stuck right in his mask, and there he sat, stunned but unharmed, making another bizarre baseball moment. Meanwhile, in the stands, a fan's overzealous attempt to catch a foul ball interfered with a player's attempt, leading to a missed play. Another fan, clearly upset by this, expressed his frustration by hurling a slice of pizza at the over-eager spectator, a moment of high drama and unexpected pizza throwing, adding to the long list of strange and memorable baseball incidents. Then there was the incident involving a pitcher during a regular play. In an almost comic turn of events, the baseball got stuck to his glove. Left with no other choice, he threw his entire glove to the first baseman to make the out. This unusual play is rarely seen and showcased quick thinking and adaptability on the pitcher's part. Now there's a story about the San Diego Padres and their pitcher, Yu Darvish, which shows just how much his team admires him. They went beyond the usual support and started mimicking everything he did, from his pitching style to his mannerisms. This imitation was their unique way of showing their support and admiration, creating a sense of camaraderie and fun within the team. It's these kinds of playful and supportive team dynamics that add an extra layer of enjoyment to the game. Another unforgettable moment occurred right before an MLB game during the national anthem. In an unexpected twist, a bald eagle, which was supposed to be part of the ceremony, broke free and hilariously attempted to land on a player's head. Despite the chaos, the players remained focused, ready to dive into the game. It was a humorous yet solid reminder of the unpredictability of live sports events. Then there was a thrilling moment during a game when a sudden clap of thunder startled everyone, especially the batter at the plate. Brian Dozier, however, didn't let it faze him. He hit the ball deep into the outfield, where it landed in one of the most bizarre locations imaginable, proving that in baseball, you can expect the unexpected. This moment, like the others, highlighted how a regular game could turn into an unforgettable event with just one unexpected play. At a baseball game, some fans once asked a Marlins player to aim for their creatively stacked pyramid of cans. Instead of knocking them all down as expected, the player pulled off a different, unexpected move. It's moments like these that show baseball players can pull off surprises not just on the field, but also interacting with fans in the stands. Yet baseball isn't always just playful antics and light moments. Sometimes it's downright astonishing. Take Aaron Judge, for example. In an attempt to catch a fly ball, he charged so forcefully that he actually crashed through the outfield wall. It's not every day you see a player literally break part of the stadium. It just goes to show how strong and committed some athletes can be. In a lighter, almost comedic contrast, there was this super muscular fan who, despite his impressive physique, struggled comically with a water bottle that just wouldn't open. All those muscles, and yet a simple bottle cap seemed to be his nemesis. Then there's Bartolo Colon, who dazzled everyone with his slick behind-the-back throw to get a runner out. It was as if he was toying with the opposing team, showing off a bit as he played. Colon made it look effortless, adding a bit of flair to his play with what seemed like the easiest of gestures. In another quirky incident, Ronnie Sedano appeared in a game sporting what looked like a fake mustache, only to reveal it was just drawn on. He even played along with the joke, pretending to shave it off and pass it to another player named Ron, turning a regular game moment into a lighthearted scene. But not all interruptions are as funny. Imagine a game being delayed by a swarm of bees. Yes, bees. At one game, bees swarmed behind home plate, causing such a disruption that it seemed like a scene from a wild nature documentary rather than a sports event. The game had to be paused, a rare sight indeed caused by these tiny, buzzing intruders. What do you think of these one-in-a-million baseball moments? Were you blown away by those unexpected plays and hilarious mishaps? Drop your favorite moments in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more unbelievable baseball highlights.